wonderful. We had thought that we'd begin at 11:30 and it is 11:30 sharp. That is Sri Shankar. Right. So now, we'll move on to the program proper. I don't know how to address Sri Shankar. Honorable guest, no. So, I'll do it in a personal way on behalf of the whole of the Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathil, not Kendriya Vidyalaya Kanjikode alone. It is our dear Sri Shankar. Kindly stand up for the prayer.
जय जय हे भगवते सुर भारती तव चरणों प्रणमामः। जय जय हे भगवते सुर भारती तव चरणों प्रणमामः। नाद ब्रह्ममयी जय वागेश्वरी नाद ब्रह्ममयी जय वागेश्वरी शरणं ते गच्छामः।
Following the custom, the next item in the agenda is lighting the lamp. Shamsa. Might not be knowing the kind of records that he has created. So I'll just read out his profile so that you will know who he is and why he is here on this side of the stage. Sri Shankar, son of S. Murali and Biji Mol, both ex-international athletes, was born on 27/3/1999. His sports career started way back in 2009 when he took part in the under 10 category during his school days at KD Kanjikode, from where he completed 12 years of schooling. During 2009 and 2010, he won gold medals at the state level in 100 meters and 50 meters. He diverted to long jump in 2011, creating a state record in the under 12 category with a performance of 5.22 meters. From then on, there was no turning back. It was just marching ahead. I'll just read out the years and his achievements. 2012, under 14, 5.85 meters. You just see the progress that he has made. 2013, under 16, 5.99 meters. 2014, under 16, 6.96 meters. 2015, under 18, 7.28 meters. 2016, under 7.62 meters, and 5th position in world ranking in long jump under 18 category. Selected as the best athlete of the meet in the National Athletic Championship, where he set a new record. 2017, under 20, 7.65 meters, won the gold medal in long jump in the 3rd Grand Prix meet at New Delhi on 15th May 2017 with a life best performance of 7.65 meters, that is at that time. In 2018, Junior Athletics Championship held in Finland, he received the 6th position. In the same year, in the Asian Junior Athletics Championships, he won a bronze medal by jumping a distance of 7.47 meters. In September 2018, he broke the national record at the National Open Athletics Championships in Bhubaneswar, where he achieved a jump of 8.20 meters. It was also the world-leading jump of the season among the under 20 athletes and it made him the first Indian athlete to qualify for the 2019 World Athletics Championship. Just a couple of days back, he has qualified for the Tokyo Olympics with a giant lead of 8.26 meters at the Federation Cup Senior Athletics Championship 2021. His world ranking as of today is 17. His coach cum trainer is his father, Shri S. Murali. It is really unfortunate that he is not here with us today. He is also a SAF Games silver medalist. Shri S. Murali had been trained under a German coach, and that experience also helped him to give systematic training to his son. His mother, Biji Mon, had won the silver medal in 800 meters at the 1992 Asian Junior Athletics Championship. His sister, many of you might be knowing her, Sri Parvati, she was a student here, is a heptathlete who is now preparing for her MBBS entrance exam. She could not make it today because she has got a model exam. How focused she is. She could have come here, but she did not because she is preparing, she is writing the model exam for the entrance test. Now regarding his academics, just because he is good in sports, he did not neglect his academics, and he was third in the school in spite of all these. He was third in the school. He got a total of 96% in his 12th standard. In 10th, he had passed with full A1 grade, no upgradation, nothing. Just like that, he had got full A1 in all the subjects. And he got selection for both medicine and engineering. He didn't want medicine because it would be difficult for him to miss classes and make it up. So he joined for engineering at NSS Engineering College, Palakkad. But then he left that because he found that it was not possible to fully devote his time to studies. He will not be able to do it, so he discontinued, and at present he is doing his mathematics at Government Victoria College, Palakkad. He is in Palakkad only. Right. So that is about Sri Shankar. If you have seen the status of the majority of the students and teachers of this Vidyalaya, you will find that it is you who is there, either with a flag or jumping or videos or whatnot. And seeing those pictures, people are sending us private messages, personal messages, saying how lucky you are. So that is the fame you have brought, not only for yourself, not only for your family, but for our school, and in the long run, for the, not only in the long run, even now, for the nation as such. We are so proud of you. And now I call upon Viswanathan sir to address the gathering and to welcome you.
Good morning, everybody. My dear Sri Shankar, I am not going to extend my speech. Sri Shankar will speak to you about his career. But one thing is sure, that the great heights he has achieved and kept are not reached by sudden flight. But he, while his companions slept, was toiling upward in the night. He has not left even a single day, whether corona or no corona. He was in the ground practicing. Full day, not a single day of 365 days a year was a day without his practice. If you want, if you inspire, if you plan, if you are ambitious to achieve something, the entire universe will conspire to reach you into that position. You may remember this dialogue, Paulo Coelho.
And now, the proud moment for Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan. Again, I am not supposed to use Kendriya Vidyalaya Kanji code. Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan, that is honoring our Tokyo Olympics selectee, Mr. Sri Shankar. And for that, I request our respected principal sir to give away the memento and Shashikala madam to give the shawl. Right. Yesterday when we went for buying this memento, Mujib sir and I, both of us, we didn't like any of the mementos. Even this, we were not happy with. That is a typical Tamil Nadu kind of shawl, glittering one. Sri Shankar, this is the best that we could get. Thank you.
A very good afternoon. And today is a remarkable day in the history of KV Kanjiko. We are honoring our alumni, Sri Shankar M, for his great achievement of qualifying for Tokyo Olympics in long jump. Hearty congratulations, Sri Shankar. We are proud of you and we are sure that you will make our country proud by winning an Olympic medal in the Tokyo Olympics.
Talking about Sri Shankar, personally, I would like to tell you that it's very difficult for a person to manage so many things together, studies, sports, and then we always say sports and academics are inversely proportional. Okay, there is such kind of a view among many of us. That's how can sports and academics go together. But children, it's not that. He is the best example I can ever give you. Because every time, he misses his class, I feel, oh my God, what is he going to do after he comes back? So once or twice I had, this doubt in my mind. But every time he came back and reported, everything was complete. Notes were complete. He was well equipped with everything. He knew everything, and then he would suddenly come write his exams, and I would struggle to find mistakes in his paper. Wonderful handwriting. I don't know how you can be so focused, and I don't know how you can manage so many things at a time. His tight schedule, and his father is a very hard taskmaster. So amidst all this, managing studies, managing all his rehearsals and training sessions, and then coming back to the school, as though nothing has happened, so fresh and so forthcoming.
But this is an exceptional Sri Shankar. Whatever class he misses, when he comes in the next class, the notebook will be completed, and in the examination, the performance will be on the top. So Sri Shankar is special, always special. And above all, his behavior towards the teacher, whether it's a teacher from primary or it's from a teacher from higher secondary, or principal or a sub-staff, there is no difference. The love and affection shown by Sri Shankar to every staff of this Vidyalaya is unique. Recollect my Shangu. Because he is so dedicated in whatever work he is doing.
Now, would you now like to hear from him? Yes, and it's time for Sri Shankar to address all of us.
Most respected principal sir, my dear teachers and my dear brothers and sisters here. First of all, I would like to thank everyone for taking your valuable time from your preparations for exam and coming here. It's a great blessing for me to see all my friends, all my brothers and sisters and all my teachers here. I've reached this level. It's not a big level, but yeah, I've reached a considerable good level only because how this institution has molded me. I'm not telling that it has molded me in the best, in a sporting way, but the character that this institution has built upon me, the teachers have inculcated the habit and culture in ways. I'm really thankful. Even my parents are really thankful to all the teachers out here who has molded me the best possible human being possible. And I'm really happy to achieve the qualification mark for Tokyo Olympics. It was my dream ever since I started my sporting career. Olympics, for every sports person, Olympics is their dream, and to get one step closer to the dream is a big achievement for me. But still, it's a long way to go. I've just conquered only the one step. there are 100 more steps left behind. But I'm sure with all the dedication and focus, I'll be able to do it. And it's not that I'm just working out simply for it. I'm more dedicated, more hardworking for it. And I can just simply reveal how much sacrifices I've made. I don't know, I just don't remember the last time I went for a movie with my family. It's like 5 or 6 years before. I just don't remember the time we spent together in a holiday with my family. I just don't remember because it's 5 or 6 years before. That kind of dedication and focus my parents and I have towards achieving the goal. My dad told me that you have something in you, so you can do it to make a nation proud. So I told, okay, let's do it together. I'm not wasting my talent. I'm not wasting my potential, so we'll do it for the country. We'll make our nation proud. Because all these years, we have been staying back in this field of sports because of many factors. We look up to Europeans, we look up to Americans. They've been excelling quite well, and why not? Indians are not excelling in sports and games. Only in cricket we see ourselves in the top of the world. Now badminton is coming up slowly, kabaddi is coming up, but we see ourselves down the list. It's not because we don't have enough talent, it's only because we don't have that kind of dedication and focus towards achieving our goal. It's because we lay in that particular circle, we lay in our comfort zones, and we just don't want to leave that comfort zones. And progress comes only when we leave out the comfort zones. When we take 1 hour extra of studies, 1 more reps in training, 1 more extra drill, 1 more extra practice, that's where progress happens. That's where you start noticing the progress in you. It's not that I always have success in my life. I always had many kind of failures. I have many failures in the past couple of years. There were a lot of people who trashed me completely when my performance went down. But I took it as an inspiration, I took it as a motivation. I think it's quite boring to hear all this motivational speak. It's the fact that all these things I've achieved, I feel really proud to share with you because it's only through my hard work. As sir said, I came in the day of pre-board exams and I got really good marks. It's not because I have got an IQ of 200 or something, no. I really work hard. Whenever I go for any kind of competitions, I always have books with me because I know anyway after 2 or 3 days after the competition, I've got exams. Even during my last competitions, I've got books with me because I already missed 4 of my university examinations and 1 exam is scheduled on after 2 days. I have to write it. So that kind of dedication and hard work I have put on till now, and I am willing to put on till my sports career gets over, and I will be able to do more and more for our country. So if someone tells you can't achieve anything in your life, no, you can't score full A1, no, you can't score 100%, take it as a challenge, guys. That's what I want to tell you. Take it as a challenge. Work hard. Work hard for your goal. Prove them wrong. The best reply you can ever give to someone who has challenged you is by proving them wrong. I think all of you have got tremendous caliber, tremendous potential to shine in all of your examinations. So I would like to tell all of you that you should work really hard. It's not the talent that matters, it's only the hard work that matters. Only the person who has a mindset and ability to work hard will succeed in their lives. And get out of your comfort zones, guys. There's a comfort zone like, okay, I'll study like 2 hours every day. It's not gonna work. When I was in 12th standard also, I had some important competitions with me, national level competitions were lined up. I had 12th standard, as you all may know, it's very important. Teachers had high hopes on me, so I just couldn't let them down. So after 8 o'clock, after coming back from hectic training schedule, from 9 to around 2 o'clock in the late night, I used to stay and finish all my works, go to sleep, again come back to school at 7:30 with blinking eyes. At times I used to remember when Anita Madam used to take special classes, I just couldn't recognize where am I sitting. I just asked permission to go to washroom, wash my face, get refocused and come back. So I do had tough times, but that discipline and that schedule has made me a better human being, I would say. The way this institution has shaped me over the last couple of years is really marvelous because it gave me a better outlook towards what my future is. And it's a fact that without hard work and focus, you can't achieve anything in life. Even after completing my 12th standard, after completing my sister's 12th standard, she is now focusing on her entrance preparation, and she's got classes like 14 hours every day. Like the schedule is quite hectic for her. I rarely see her during, even though every time I'm at home, I rarely see her during the daytime. I just see her while she comes, takes a plate, takes her food, and she goes back to her room. So the same way she's also dedicated towards her goal. She's quite focused, as she said, yes, I want to get into a good college for MBBS. She's dedicated for it. She's working out like 14 hours every day. And I'm really sad to see her face right now because she looks quite tired and quite low. But I said that you just focus on working hard. There is only one thing that you should keep in mind, that is working hard. And you will get the results for sure. So come on guys, you keep working hard. Just don't care about the result, you keep working hard. And God Almighty will definitely bless you with all the successes. That's all I want to say. Thank you.
Really spoken very well. You have become so confident, you have become so matured, and we take pride. We teachers, all the teachers who have taught him, we take pride, not Sri Priya alone. Right? For the fact that he has come here and spoken like this to you. And children, this is an inspiration for you. And that's the only way to come up in life. I cannot. No, you can. Everyone can.
And to our own alumnus, the long jump prodigy, Mr. M. Srishankar, a very young man from Kerala, who took 3 years to finally breach the elusive mark national record while confirming his Tokyo Olympic tickets in due process. His record-breaking jump of 8.26 meters came at the AFI's biggest yearly event in Federation Cup in Patiala on last Tuesday. Aimed for jumps in the region of 8.5 meters after having strong pre-season training with his coach and mentor, his father, Mr. S. Murali, a former triple jumper. If Srishankar's performance improves further in the season, then anything is possible. Anything is possible. From your own set of teachers of this Vidyalaya family, Srishankar, these are the prayers. Good luck and God bless.
Thank you one and all. Thank you children. Come on, all of you.